Have you ever set a goal for the new year, full of fire and determination, only to watch it fizzle out by February? It's like that resolution took a detour and vanished into thin air, right? Well, here's the thing. The secret sauce to making those resolutions stick isn't just wishful thinking or a burst of enthusiasm. Nope, it's something far more powerful: consistency. Yep, that might sound like a dull word, but trust me, it's the magic wand that turns dreams into reality. So, how do we keep that spark alive and make our goals a lasting part of our lives, beyond the hype of January 1st? Let's dive in and uncover the secrets to achieving lasting consistency. Setting realistic goals. Radiant rebels, let's talk about a classic slip-up many of us make. Setting goals that might as well be Hollywood movie plots. You know, those towering grand aspirations that make you feel like you could conquer the world until reality kicks in. Sure, aiming high is awesome, but when your goals are as towering as Mount Everest without a clear path, they're more likely to crumble than soar. See, setting goals that are way out there, like learning 10 languages in a month or transforming into a superhero overnight, can lead to frustration faster than you can say, "Mission impossible." It's like trying to leap over a canyon in a single bound when you've just learned to skip. Instead of aiming for the moon right away, how about aiming for a constellation nearby? Realistic goals you can tackle step by step are the real heroes in this story. They keep you motivated and moving forward without feeling like you're scaling an unclimbable mountain. So let's dream big, but start small, Radiant Rebels. It's the secret recipe for staying in the game for the long haul. Radiant Rebels, here's the thing about goals, they're like puzzles. Ever tried to solve a puzzle by shoving all the pieces together at once? Yeah, chaos, right? Goals are a bit like that too. If you try to tackle them all in one giant leap, it's like trying to solve a 1,000-piece puzzle in one go. Spoiler alert, it doesn't end well. But guess what? There's a hero in this story, and it's called breaking it down. Picture this. Your goal is the big, dazzling picture on the puzzle box and the manageable steps. They're those neat little puzzle pieces. When you break a big goal into smaller, manageable steps, suddenly, that giant puzzle doesn't look so intimidating. It's like taking one piece at a time, fitting them together, and voila! You've created a masterpiece without the stress. Think about it, Radiant Rebels. Want to write a book? Start by writing a page a day. Dreaming of becoming a math whiz? Master one concept at a time. Breaking down goals into bite-sized pieces not only makes them doable, but also gives you a roadmap to success. It's the ultimate hack to keep you moving forward, piece by piece, until that big picture becomes your reality. Radiant Rebels, let's unlock the treasure chest of achievable milestones. Imagine your big goal is a treasure map leading to a shiny, glittering prize. But here's the catch. You can't reach that treasure without finding the smaller X marks the spot moments along the way. These smaller victories are your milestones. They're like checkpoints on your journey to success. So how do we pinpoint these milestones? Here's the scoop. Start by dissecting your big goal into smaller chunks. Let's say your goal is to run a marathon. Your milestones could be things like running a certain distance without stopping, hitting a particular pace, or completing a smaller race as practice. These milestones aren't just mini goals. They're stepping stones that guide you toward that finish line. Here's another trick. Make your milestones specific and measurable. Instead of saying, "I'll get better at math," try, "I'll master fractions by the end of the month." That way, you know exactly what you're aiming for, and when you hit that milestone, it's celebration time. Oh, and don't forget the power of tracking progress. It's like making notes on your treasure map every time you discover a new clue. Whether it's using a planner, an app, or good old pen and paper, tracking your progress keeps you accountable and motivated. Plus, seeing those little check marks next to your milestones. It's like a high five from your past self, cheering you on to the next victory. So, Radiant Rebels, grab your magnifying glass and start marking those milestones. It's your roadmap to success. Share this insightful video. Let's reach 1,000 subscribers together and empower more lives. Building a consistent routine. Radiant Rebels, imagine your day as a dance routine. Without a rhythm, it's just chaotic moves with no flow. But when you've got a beat to follow, suddenly you're grooving like a pro. That's what a structured routine does. It gives your day a beat, a rhythm to follow that keeps you in sync with your goals. Consistency isn't just about doing something once in a blue moon. Nope, it's about showing up regularly, like brushing your teeth every day, but way more exciting, trust me. And how do we do that? Through the magic of routine. Your routine is like a superhero costume, helping you tackle your goals with ease. When you have a structured routine, things become automatic. Need to exercise. It's part of your morning routine. Want to learn something new? It's penciled into your evening ritual. Having a structured routine isn't about being stuck in a rigid schedule. It's about creating a framework that supports your goals while leaving room for spontaneity. Think of it this way. A routine is your secret weapon against procrastination and distraction. It's like having a force field around your goals, protecting them from the chaos of everyday life. So, Radiant Rebels, embrace the power of routine. It's your ticket to consistency and crushing those goals like a boss. Radiant Rebels, let's dive into the treasure trove of tips for crafting and sticking to a consistent schedule. Think of it like building a sturdy house. You need a solid foundation. First things first, identify your priorities. What's important to you? Whether it's learning a new skill, exercising, or spending time with loved ones, make those your cornerstone. Next up, get friendly with that calendar. Pick a planner, a digital calendar, or even an old-school notebook, whatever floats your boat. Then give each goal or task its own slot. Just like scheduling a playdate, mark specific times for each activity. This way, you're not just hoping to squeeze things in, you're intentionally making time for what matters most. Now here's a golden rule. Consistency loves company. Find a buddy or join a group with similar goals. It's like having a workout buddy or study group, keeping each other accountable and motivated. Plus, sharing your journey makes it more fun and less like a solo mission. But wait, there's more! Flexibility is the secret sauce here. Life loves throwing curveballs, right? So be ready to adjust your schedule without ditching it altogether. Think of it like a GPS, recalculating your route when there's a detour. Adaptability is key to sticking with your schedule when unexpected stuff pops up. Lastly, reward yourself. Yep, celebrating your wins, big or small, keeps you pumped up. Whether it's treating yourself to a movie night after acing a goal or a mini dance party for staying consistent, these little rewards keep the motivation fire burning. So, Radiant Rebels, with these strategies in your toolkit, you'll not only craft a consistent schedule, but also dance through it with confidence and grace. Radiant Rebels, let's shine a spotlight on the superpowers of routines when it comes to long-term goals. Your routine is like a superhero sidekick, quietly supporting you in your quest for greatness. It's not flashy, but oh boy, it's powerful. Consistency is the name of the game, and routines are your secret weapon. They turn daily actions into habits, and habits, well, they're the building blocks of success. Think of your long-term goal as a marathon, not a sprint. Routines keep you steady on that marathon course, guiding you step by step, day by day, toward that finish line. One big benefit: routines free up brain space. Yeah, that's right. When something becomes a routine, you don't waste energy debating whether to do it or not. It's like autopilot mode, giving your brain room to focus on the fun stuff, like coming up with new ideas or tackling challenges. Oh, and here's a gem. Routines reduce stress. When you know what to expect and when to expect it, life feels a bit more like a well-choreographed dance than a chaotic whirlwind. It's like having a map in a maze. Less stress, more confidence in every step you take towards your goal. But wait, there's more! Routines build momentum. Ever heard the phrase, success breeds success? Well, routines are the engine behind that. Each day, you stick to your routine. You're not just getting closer to your goal, you're building a habit of success. And before you know it, achieving those long-term dreams becomes second nature. So, Radiant Rebels, embrace your routines. They may seem simple, but they're the unsung heroes of your journey towards those big, beautiful, long-term goals. Embracing flexibility. Radiant Rebels, let's talk about the superhero power of flexibility. Imagine your goal as a treasure map, and life's twists and turns are unexpected detours. Flexibility, it's your treasure hunting gear, a compass, a map, and a good pair of hiking boots all rolled into one. Life's a bit like a roller coaster, right? It throws surprises when you least expect them. That's where flexibility swoops in to save the day. It's not about ditching your plans altogether, but being open to a change in route. Think of it as a plan B or a detour that still leads to your treasure. So how do you wield this superpower of flexibility without losing sight of your goals? First off, expect the unexpected. Instead of being shocked when life throws a curveball, see it as an opportunity to adapt. For instance, if your plan was to exercise outdoors and it starts pouring rain, shift gears to an indoor workout. Flexibility is your superhero cape in situations like these. Another trick. Keep your eyes on the prize. Flexibility doesn't mean forgetting your goals. It's about finding different paths to reach them. Let's say your goal is to learn guitar and suddenly your schedule gets crazy. Instead of practicing for an hour, how about squeezing in 15 minutes throughout the day? That's flexibility at its finest, adjusting your approach without losing sight of your goal. But here's the magic. Flexibility isn't just about handling surprises, it's about making your journey smoother. Sometimes a detour can lead to unexpected discoveries or better ways of doing things. Embracing flexibility isn't just a backup plan, it's a strategy to enhance your overall consistency. So, Radiant Rebels, remember, flexibility isn't weakness, it's your secret weapon. It keeps you moving forward, even when life tries to throw you off course. Embrace it, adapt to it, and watch how it transforms your journey toward those sparkling goals. Remember, your thoughts and experiences matter. Feel free to share your journey or insights in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more empowering content. Your support means the world. Establishing accountability. Radiant Rebels, let's talk about the unsung hero in the consistency game, accountability. Accountability is like having a cheer squad rooting for you in the sidelines. It's that friendly nudge or high five that keeps you on track toward your goals. Why is it so crucial? Well, accountability adds a sprinkle of magic to consistency. When you're accountable to someone or something, it's like signing a commitment letter to yourself. It keeps you focused and motivated, even when Netflix calls or when that cozy bed tries to tempt you away from your goals. So, how do you summon this magical force of accountability? Simple! Find a partner in crime, a buddy who shares your goals. It's like having a gym buddy who won't let you skip leg day. You can cheer each other on, share progress, and keep each other accountable when things get tough. If a buddy's not your style, technology's got your back. There are apps for tracking progress and setting reminders, turning your phone into a little accountability coach. They're like your personal cheer squad in your pocket, reminding you to stay true to your goals. But here's the secret sauce. Accountability doesn't just keep you in check, it boosts your motivation too. When you know someone's watching, even if it's just yourself, you're more likely to stick to your plans. It's like having a mini competition with yourself. Each day you stay consistent, you're winning the game. Radiant rebels, remember, accountability isn't about someone bossing you around. It's about having a supportive network to keep you on the path to success. So find your accountability buddy or your trusty app and watch how this magical ingredient turns consistency into a superpower. Prioritizing self-care. Radiant rebels, let's dive into the superhero world of self-care. Imagine your energy as a battery. When you're constantly giving and never recharging, that battery runs dry. Self-care. It's the charging station that keeps your energy buzzing and ready to conquer your goals. Now, why is self-care so crucial? Well, think of it this way. Neglecting self-care is like running a marathon without water breaks. You might start strong, but eventually exhaustion kicks in. When you push yourself without taking a breather, performance drops faster than a roller coaster. Yep, it's a crash waiting to happen. So how do you weave self-care into your quest for consistency? It's all about integrating small, joyful moments into your day. Take mini breaks, whether it's a walk outside, a 5-minute meditation, or jamming to your favorite tunes. These moments aren't just luxuries, they're fuel for your consistency engine. Self-care isn't selfish, it's a necessity. Just like you charge your phone to keep it running smoothly, self-care charges you. When you're well-rested, mentally refreshed, and emotionally balanced, your performance soars. It's like upgrading from a regular superhero to one with epic powers. Radiant rebels, make self-care part of your routine, not just an afterthought. Treat it like an important meeting or a date with yourself. Trust me, when you prioritize self-care, consistency becomes your sidekick, not a struggle. So take care of yourselves. You're the superheroes of your own adventures. Overcoming fear of failure. Let's talk about the sneaky villain called fear of failure. It's that voice in your head that says, "What if I mess up?" Or "What if I can't do it?" But here's the secret. That fear. It's like a mirage. It looks big and scary, but it's not as powerful as it seems. See, the fear of failure can be a big roadblock on the path to consistency. It's like a speed bump that makes you hesitate, second-guess yourself, and sometimes even stop in your tracks. But here's the plot twist. Failure isn't the end of the story. Nope, it's more like a plot twist, a turning point in your journey towards success. So how do you flip the script on failure? Easy. Reframe it as a learning opportunity. Think of it as a scientist doing experiments. When something doesn't work, it's not a failure, it's a discovery. Every setback teaches you something new, a lesson that brings you one step closer to nailing your goals. Remember, Radiant Rebels, setbacks aren't signs to give up. They're arrows pointing you in a different direction, showing you what doesn't work so you can figure out what does. Embracing failure isn't a weakness, it's a superpower. It's the courage to try, stumble, and get back up, stronger and smarter than before. So, the next time that fear of failure creeps in, tell it you're onto its game. Embrace those setbacks as part of your hero's journey towards success. With each stumble, you're not falling backward. You're taking a step forward, armed with new knowledge and resilience. That fear, it doesn't stand a chance against your courage and determination. Cultivating adaptability. Let's uncover the hidden gem in your consistency toolkit, adaptability. It's like having a superpower that lets you bend and sway, like a reed in the wind without snapping. Why is it so crucial? Well, imagine your journey to consistency is a road trip. Sometimes you hit traffic, sometimes detours pop up. Adaptability. It's your GPS recalculating your route, always keeping you on track. Think of adaptability as your secret weapon against the unexpected. It's not just about rolling with the punches. It's about being open to change and ready to adjust your strategies. Here's the scoop. Regularly reflecting on what's working and what's not is key. It's like checking your compass on a hike. If you're veering off course, you adjust your direction. Adaptability isn't about changing your goals. It's about fine-tuning how you reach them. Let's say you've set a goal to read a book a week, but life gets hectic. Instead of giving up, adaptability kicks in. Maybe switch to audiobooks during your commute, or read shorter articles when time's tight. Flexibility keeps your consistency engine humming even when the road gets bumpy. But here's the magic trick. Adaptability isn't just a survival skill. It's the hero behind long-term consistency. The world changes, circumstances shift, and what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. Embracing adaptability ensures you're not just consistent today, but consistently reaching for your goals, no matter what life throws your way. So, Radiant Rebels, nurture that adaptability muscle. It's not just a backup plan, it's your secret sauce for staying the course, no matter how windy the road gets. Keep bending, keep adjusting, and watch how this superpower keeps you shining on your journey to consistency. That being said, Radiant Rebels, remember, consistency isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Embrace the power of routines, accountability, self-care, adaptability, and overcoming fear. These are your trusty tools on this epic journey toward your goals. So keep shining bright, stay flexible, and keep marching forward.